Welcome to Catholic Shrine Basilica YouTube channel.
Sanctuary of the Most Holy Crucifix of the Annunciation, Como, Italy. Introduction. The Sanctuary of the Holy Crucifix, officially known as the Sanctuary of the Holy Crucifix of the Annunciation, is a prominent Catholic place of worship located in the city of Como, Italy. Recognized as one of the votive sanctuaries and temples within the Diocese of Como, it holds significant historical, religious, and cultural importance. Dedicated to Santa Maria Annunziata, Our Lady of the Annunciation, the sanctuary is the second largest church in Como, following the Cathedral of Como, and is considered one of the city's most revered spiritual landmarks. At the heart of its religious significance is a wooden crucifix that has been venerated for centuries. According to tradition, this crucifix is linked to a miraculous event that took place in 1529, which elevated the sanctuary to a focal point of local devotion. The sanctuary remains especially central to the spiritual life of the city during Holy Week, when the faithful gather in large numbers to honor the crucifix and participate in solemn celebrations. Its rich history, architectural grandeur, and role in communal devotion make it a vital part of Como's religious heritage. History of the Sanctuary of the Most Holy Crucifix of the Annunciation, Como, Italy. Origins of the sanctuary. The earliest recorded foundation of a church on the site of the present-day sanctuary dates back to 1236, traditionally attributed to Canon Erasmo Campacci, who initiated the reclamation of this once marshy land located just outside the medieval city walls of Como. However, other historical sources suggest alternate dates for the church's origin, such as 1331 or 1336, reflecting varying interpretations of its early history. The first structure was a small church dedicated to Santa Maria Annunziata, Our Lady of the Annunciation, a devotion that would remain central to the sanctuary's identity throughout the centuries. The Gift of the Holy Crucifix, 1401. A pivotal moment in the sanctuary's history occurred in 1401, when the church, then under the care of Celestine monks, received a remarkable gift: a wooden crucifix brought by a group of pilgrims, likely of French origin, who were returning from the Jubilee year in Rome proclaimed by Pope Boniface IX in 1400. This crucifix quickly gained veneration within the Diocese of Como, becoming a central object of devotion. It was soon incorporated into Holy Thursday processions, carried solemnly through the streets of Como, reinforcing the sanctuary's spiritual importance in the region. The 1529 miracle. The sanctuary's fame grew significantly due to a miraculous event said to have occurred on March 25, 1529, during the annual Holy Thursday procession. According to tradition, as the crucifix was being carried through the city, the route to the Church of San Bartolomeo was blocked by two iron chains, part of a military defense set up by the Spanish governor to guard against potential French cavalry raids from nearby Milan. In what witnesses described as a miracle, the crucifix broke free the chains from the walls to which they were fastened. The event was immediately recognized by those present as divine intervention. In 1608, the Catholic Church officially acknowledged the miracle, solidifying the sanctuary's status as a site of special grace and spiritual power. This miraculous act became the foundation of widespread devotion to the crucifix, which extended beyond Como to neighboring areas, including the canton of Ticino in Switzerland. Architecture of Sanctuary of the Most Holy Crucifix of the Annunciation, Como, Italy. Architectural style: Neoclassicism architecture, Neo-Baroque architecture. Exterior architecture. The exterior of the sanctuary presents a grand and harmonious composition in late neoclassical style, finalized in the 19th century. The central facade, elegant and symmetrical, is enhanced by sculptural decorations and bronze artworks that emphasize its religious significance. Flanking the main entrance are two imposing bronze statues of Saints Peter and Paul, crafted between 1932 and 1934 by sculptor Giuseppe Siccardi. Above the entrance, a large semicircular window is framed by 4 additional bronze statues, 2 angels by Pietro Bernasconi, 1865, and figures of John the Baptist, Zechariah, Joachim, and Anna sculpted by Siccardi in 1934. At the very top of the facade, a beautiful sculptural representation of the Annunciation, carved from Carrara marble by Giuseppe Bayer in 1871, honors the sanctuary's full title. The building's monumental presence is further accentuated by 2 large porticos on its flanks. The southern portico, designed by Luigi Fontana in 1863, and the northern one attributed to Luigi Canonica. A prominent Baroque bell tower, built between 1761 and 1785, houses 5 bronze bells cast in 1909, completing the sanctuary's majestic skyline. Interior layout and artistic elements. Inside, the sanctuary is a richly decorated space shaped by centuries of renovations and stylistic transformations. The central nave, measuring 41 meters in length, follows the original axis of the church, which was initially oriented in the opposite direction. The nave is a single broad aisle flanked by chapels and covered with neo-Baroque frescoes, featuring statues of biblical kings and prophets sculpted by Stefano Salterio in the 18th century. 2 Baroque-style wooden organs, built in 1679 to 80 and 1807-08, are integrated into the presbytery, emphasizing the church's long-standing musical tradition. The overall interior merges various artistic periods while maintaining a coherent devotional atmosphere. Gallery of Miracles. On the southern side of the sanctuary lies the Gallery of Miracles, a long corridor preserving more than 400 votive offerings donated by the faithful over the centuries in gratitude for perceived divine favors. These ex votos span various eras, although many silver offerings were lost during Napoleon's secularization of church assets. One of the most significant pieces in the gallery is a large painting depicting the 1529 miracle, the moment when the crucifix broke the chains during the Holy Thursday procession. The artwork was restored in 1790, preserving this foundational legend of the sanctuary. Chapel of the Pietà and Ossuary. The Chapel of the Pietà, located at the southern portico entrance, serves as both a commemorative and funerary space. Originally the site of a small cemetery, it was converted into a Baroque ossuary in 1636 during the plague epidemic. Today, it contains a sculpture of the Pietà set above a collection of visible human skulls, offering a powerful symbol of remembrance and mortality. This space commemorates the victims of the 1630 plague and reflects the sanctuary's role as a place of both devotion and community memory. Chapels of the Nave. Along the nave there are 4 chapels, each distinct in its artistic expression. On the right side, the Chapel of the Immaculate Conception stands out for its vibrant frescoes and statuary. It features works by Carlo Innocenzo Carloni and quadraturist Domenico Dobler and Carlo Giuseppe de Vincenti, dating to 1725 to 1726. Scenes include the Nativity of the Virgin and the Presentation of the Virgin in the temple. The chapel also holds stuccos by Diego Carloni and a reworked statue of Saint Margaret, originally sculpted in 1666 by Giovan Battista Bianchi. On the left side, the Chapel of the Sacred Heart of Jesus once housed the sanctuary's revered crucifix. This chapel includes an altarpiece by Carlo Buzzi, 1638 to 1649, and is decorated with statues by Francesco Silva, stuccos by Francesco Sala, Francesco Rusca, and Gian Battista Barberini, and frescoes by Giovanni Paolo Recchi and Pier Francesco Mazzucchelli. Some of the decorations were restored in 1856 by Andrea Fleissner, and further works by the Recchi brothers are preserved in the sacristy. Miracle of World War II and the Day of Gratitude. Beyond its foundational miracle in 1529, the crucifix is also linked to a second unofficial miracle during World War II. In January 1943, amidst fears of Allied bombings, the crucifix was carried in an extraordinary procession through the city. Remarkably, Como was spared significant destruction during the war, an outcome that many citizens interpreted as divine protection attributed to their devotion. In gratitude, the people of Como commissioned a royal diadem as an ex voto offering. On June 17, 1945, Cardinal Ildefonso Schuster, Archbishop of Milan, crowned the crucifix, an act symbolizing the community's faith and thankfulness. This legacy of protection is honored annually with the Day of Gratitude, held on September 14, during which the faithful, city authorities, and the Bishop of Como gather to renew their vows of thanks and devotion to the miraculous crucifix. This celebration is a cherished moment of reflection and unity for the entire city. Feast Day. Feast Day, March 25th. The feast day of the Most Holy Crucifix at the Sanctuary of the Most Holy Crucifix of the Annunciation in Como, Italy, is celebrated on Good Friday, marking the 1529 miracle when the crucifix reportedly broke chains during a procession. The Feast of the Annunciation is celebrated on March 25th, honoring the angel Gabriel's announcement to the Virgin Mary. Church Mass timing: Monday to Friday, 7 o'clock a.m. to 8 o'clock a.m., 11 o'clock a.m. to 6 o'clock p.m., Saturday, 6 o'clock p.m., Sunday, 8:30 a.m. to 10 o'clock a.m., 11:30 a.m. to 6 o'clock p.m. Church opening time: Monday to Sunday, 7 o'clock a.m. to 12 o'clock p.m., 3 o'clock p.m. to 7 o'clock p.m. Contact info: Sanctuary of the Most Holy Crucifix of the Annunciation, Viale Varese 23, 22100 Como, Colorado, Italy. Connectivities: Airway: Sanctuary of the Most Holy Crucifix of the Annunciation, Como, Italy, to Aeroporto Ferran Venegono Inferior. Distance between 39 minutes, 26.6 kilometers, via A59. Railway: Sanctuary of the Most Holy Crucifix of the Annunciation, Como, Italy, to Arsisate Railway Station. Distance between 43 minutes, 30.0 kilometers, via SP20.
If you wish to know more about Catholic shrine basilicas, Marian shrines and Marian apparitions, subscribe to our Catholic Shrine Basilica YouTube channel. Like and share with your loved ones. For more churches website www.catholicshrinebasilica.com.